till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. On we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. On we'll go.
What is up? What is up? Look who joined, Daniel Prado. Oh,
What's
man.
up? I just got the text, and I'm like, "What's Greek texting me for?" And it was a link. You said live now. I was like, "Really?" I was a nice surprise.
I
What's
thought you were
up?
in the Discord seeing all this stuff, so that
No, I'm not. I had to go shoot a scene that's some shooting that happened, and now I'm at another location here at the Bronx that it's not a shooting, it's something else. But I just gotta get shots and then feeding them back as I shoot it, and then I was gonna head home, but I don't know what's going on. What happened?
let's show you. So
Okay.
Brian today says 1,000 fire reactions on this message for a whopping $3.1 million Safuugo token burn at everyone.
Another one, or is it in addition?
So this is everything that is in the current fire pit that Brian controls. He's basically just going to send it all, one big swoop, 2.7 million Safuugo, which is currently valued at $3.1 million. He's going to send it all to the null address. Now, what's this going to do? It's going to make our circulating supply 14.2 million, which is what the bot was reading before all this stuff. That's actually reading correctly, even though the bot's not working on the Discord. It's 14.2 million, but it changes the way the automatic market maker reads what's in the supply. Right now, it's reading $2.6 million higher. So this should help things.
Yes.
It creates FOMO. It creates a lot of things. And for anybody, I was saying this earlier, it's a loyalty move because, everybody who's a fudder out there will say, well, he controls that, and that's $3.1 million, and he could just dump that on your asses and rug the project, which technically, he could. Not saying he would. There's a difference. He could.
Of course not.
Huge move when this happens. Like, you can feel secure that the project is in good hands, and we know it's in good hands. I mean, the price is at now 119. We just broke 20 million market cap. We're moving on. Everything's going good. Brooklyn Hodl Yoda is on this. Hodl Vulcan is on. Hello, Yoda.
Brooklyn is here. What's up, Brooklyn?
Hey, good man. Good morning, guys. Good morning.
What's going on?
Well, yeah, because I was talking about this during my show early because I went in like super early today. I was able to. The burn was 2.767 million, something like that. And he's still doing it. But the price has gone up, so that means it's worth more that he's burning. But when you said 3 million, I was like, what? He moved it up. But yeah, that's still a lot. Listen, it's fantastic. I mean, like, everyone was excited during my show. We talked about all kinds of different things this morning, though. Greek, I don't know if you got to see it.
No, I was going to sleep in. Today's my sleep in day. I wasn't golfing this morning. And so I wake up, I see all these messages. People are like adding me in the Discord. They're like, Greek, you need to go live. You need to go live. The classic stuff. And I'm like, okay, let me see if this gets to 1,000 emojis first. And, I'll determine. And then I'm like, wait, they want me to go live. Fine. If I get 30 Greek emojis on this post, I made my own post with 30 Greek flag emojis. They literally hit it in 32 seconds. It hit 30.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
so
if I would have done that, it'd be at like 9 right now.
So then I'm like, okay, guess I got to create a live. So I get out of bed. I'm like, whatever. So here I am. Forget sleeping in. There is no sleeping in with Safuugo and Brian. Oh, man.
That's cool, man. I'm glad that you're on.
Yeah, I'm going to be on later tonight as well. So you're going to, for those who complain, the Greek never goes live. 2 times in a day. Later, we're going to have some Revive news.
The other night you had a movie to watch. So, you know what I mean? People have to understand that.
Yeah, everybody's asking me how my date went. If they only knew that it wasn't a date. I don't have dates. I don't talk.
Right, Brooklyn? He had a movie to watch. People don't understand.
Yeah, man. People were shocked, man.
The only reason I brought up the movie is I was thinking of a movie to give Kryptonian crap about the moon landings, and First Man is about Neil Armstrong going to the moon. So I'm just like, oh, that's a good movie to just give him crap with. I was at a bar. So I was like,
yeah. Yeah, Kryptonian with the moon landing thing is
he's off the chain, man. He's totally delusional with that part.
Yeah, I don't know if he believes anything exists.
Yeah,
I don't think he believes anything. No, he doesn't. The only way, like I told everybody, there's one way to get him to believe something. All we have to do is just have Donald Trump get on stage and say that it happened, and then he'll be like, "Oh, now I get it."
Look,
now I get
it. You can be anywhere. Look, I'm on the moon right now. See? Boom.
Wow. How did you do that?
Yeah, Kryptonian. Greeks on the moon. Let's see who was first today. We have Inspire Life Goals. Let's freaking go. Bruno Graca. Or is it Grassa? I don't know. Second. Vulcan Dell was third. Jay Legend's always in the house here. Greek's here. Lady Bex, who was one of those saying, Greek go live. Greek press the button.
Lady Bex is all the time, all over the place for us. Every time. I love that woman. Look, there goes Brian.
Where's Brian?
All the way at the bottom, brother.
He's always at the bottom. So I don't know what people are waiting for. We're only at 862 fire emojis. I want to do this live, but I don't want to wait 5 hours. So come on, let's make it happen, people. I'll wait 5 hours.
Yeah, I thought we were there by the time my show ended. I guess we weren't. Somebody said we were close, so I took their word for it.
Press it.
And we're at 870.
Still a 30-cent delta difference to 1-to-1, guys. 30 more cents to go.
This is what I've been saying on my videos the last few days.
Yeah.
We got to at least get to the price of where Esco is going to start. It's going to happen. So I'm confused why, like yesterday when it hit 80 cents, I started, especially after he made the $1.50 announcement. I'm like, oh, I get to come in with a big buy. So I made a big buy there, and I'm already in profit a ton on that. And it still has room to go. So my Esco balance, like my whatever I thought I was putting from Safu into Esco, I thought was going to be a big amount before. It's now doubled what I initially thought. So it's
that's the thing. And Greek, tell them about the 1-to-1, because let's say that Safu by the time May 15th comes is $5. Let's call it $5. what happens then? Tell them about that, because I think
That
people
would
are
be
they're
excellent.
confused.
That
It would be excellent, but tell them
because-
why though.
Yeah, because Esco is starting at $1.50. It's like a minimum 1-to-1 peg. So if it's $5, minimum.
That's right.
So if it's $5, you would end up getting more Esco. So it would be beneficial to you.
Yep. Because each Safu that you're trading is worth $5.
Yeah.
So that means you'd get like 3 3 1/3 Vulcan. I'm sorry, 3 1/3 Safuugo for your 1 Safu. That's what it would mean.
You're just
Something
always,
like that, right?
Yeah, you're just always saying Vulcan. We're used to Vulcan.
I know. I need some Vulcan, man. I need some Vulcan in my life.
Brian goes, should I reduce it to 900 instead of 1,000?
No. No, make these mother effers work.
The people have to earn this, okay? We need to see people react. Of course, a lot of the U.S., we have the whole West Coast that's like doesn't even know what exists yet. Like OD has no clue what's going on yet. He'll find out in 2 hours when he watches, sees his lives posted, and that's what happens. So we still got the whole West Coast. But yeah, if you want to make it 900, you could, but not for me.
Odinato should be awake by now. Let's face it, guys. I mean, like it's, you know,
It's
6:57 over there.
Yeah.
it's like, what are you doing? How could you be sleeping? Like, you know,
I would still be asleep if my phone wasn't buzzing a ton.
Yeah, me too.
Not me. I was up at 2 o'clock in the morning.
I didn't expect that answer. Yeah, we got to make the people earn this. You know, yeah. He was going to do it. Okay.
Heck, man. Y'all said, oh, man.
Man, I got to wait. But for real, for all of you who doubt Brian, and I know the Fudders were constantly, this was a point of contention. Brian's got 2.7 million Safu in the fire pit that he can just rug on you guys. Just wait, guys. You'll see. Well,
I love those people.
Dude, I was in
I
the
love
fuzz
it.
group this morning, just like, you guys can't be serious, really. You can't be.
Bro, but Pride, they are. That's the thing that's so funny. Like they think that Brian, at some point, they're just waiting for it. They think that Brian's gonna rug us, and they're just like, they're just waiting. They're like, man,
crazy.
when is he gonna do it already? We just need him to. They're just hoping. They're hoping so badly that he does that.
Prado, can you do a face for the Fudders? Because they love Prado emojis. They need new material. And I know they're watching, so they need a new face that they can put them on their emojis.
Okay, well, you got to give me the close up.
Oh, yeah, close up.
They got to do a screenshot though.
Oh,
Man,
They should be able to do that.
Now we got him.
There you go.
I don't even know how to remove this close-up stuff.
Bro, our emojis were missing for a day in the Discord. I was upset about it, but they're back now.
Oh, I don't like the fact that our emojis don't show up when he makes an announcement in the Safu channel.
No, because they have a limit on them, and so if too many emojis get put on there, and then you try to add yours, it says, "Oh, thanks for your for being so excited," or whatever the words are. But there's only so much that we can put, and then you're like,
You know
darn
what I
it.
started doing? I started when I get on, if there's not a lot of emojis, I just put the Prado face on, so I give you credit for it. So people see your emoji and they're like, Prado's on
Nice.
it. So I've just been throwing yours, Fowler's. I just throw all of them on. Just
What's Fowler's? I've never seen Fowler's.
his is just the eyeballs of like his circle guy.
Oh yeah.
So everybody, if you're watching, hit the like button as we wait. You were here early, Inspire Life Goals. Hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. Also subscribe to Crypto Pride. Brooklyn, subscribe to him. We are on his channel currently. He's the only one who took it up and actually put it on his channel. Everybody's able to. You guys are already subscribed to Daniel Prado. We know that because we share the same audience.
Hey, Greek, I was talking about this on my channel. I want to see your take on it. The Safuugo has a vaporization, no fire pit in every transaction. The same thing that's been going on with Safu is now going to be vaporized inside of the transaction. So what I was asking my audience today, they all were for it, most of them. Like it was some people that still want the firestorm. But what I'm saying, and I haven't gotten any confirmation from Brian, he's listening, maybe he can answer, is if the if the firestorm is what's interrupting Vulcan right now, and it's because it's every 90 days, and that's interrupting the relationship between Vulcan and all things Vulcan, the projects, the Rebase, everything else. If it could be just implemented inside of the transaction and that smooths over everything, forget about having a firestorm. We just add the firestorm into the transaction. Forget about fire pit. We now have that. If that smooths over everything, we can go to Gamma and start adding the dApps and moving along here. Would you be for that? And then that means we have no more firestorm, or would you rather they continue to work on the firestorm? And I'm not saying that that's what's happening. I'm just because I'm wondering, since he's so easily able to get that done with Safuugo, is it because it's so much easier to do that as opposed to a firestorm? Is that what's holding it up? And if that's what's holding it up, put it in the transaction. Let's smooth everything over. Forget about the 90-day firestorm and let's just get things going. Would you be for that? Because I personally am, and most of the people that I polled, because I put a poll up I'd
be for it. Now I thought the issue was not really with the firestorm mechanism itself. It was with the coding of these rebasing after firestorm happened. Like it would just mess up the coding or something. So they would have to figure that out. That's what I thought it was. But if they could,
I don't know what it is. Just saying that's I'm just putting the idea out there.
It would be a good idea if they could just do it on every transaction, make it so it's.
Because like the firestorm event Greek is fine, right? Like that's fun and everything, but do we really need that? If it's something that's holding things up, we don't need that. I'd rather that just be gone. Let's get things going here.
But here's
how I don't know about Brooklyn and Pride, but that's the way I feel.
Yeah, here's how I rolling, huh?
Yeah. Look at what happened today, Brian. Like the Safuugo Discord doesn't have this many people going crazy every day, so you see that. And look what the price did. Jumped up to 119 now. 118.
Yeah.
120. So it's jumping up. So what is happening? This is a FOMO event. Brian's just announcing, I'm going to burn stuff that's already in a burn wallet, which is essentially what a firestorm event does. And look at all the FOMO this is creating. So I could see the reasoning having it every 3 months, creating an event where people want to just. And I don't know if it's any easier with the coding of anything if you do it the other way. I know
that's what I'm saying. I don't know.
On blockchain level, it's pretty easy because they can, but. It's actually a good idea. I never thought of it, but
actually, Brett Bryant, he answered it. He said it isn't interrupting things because we fixed the error. I don't think the firestorm is a massive hype marketing event that would detract from price appreciation in the short medium term. So that's not the issue.
Perfect. So they fixed it.
Yeah.
And I'm all right. So are we moving on to Gamma then, Brian? Let's do it. Make the announcement right here on Greek's channel.
120 hit.
In fact, send him the link. Maybe he can come on and announce it on your channel now. You can come on.
Hey, Greek, let's see your bedhead hair. It's the same as my normal hair. I don't have any.
Bro, that'd be awesome if he announced Gamma right now.
Yeah, he just goes, by the way, after I do this burn, that's going to take me 2 seconds. Gamma's out. Thanks.
Gamma's gone. The Gamma's on. That's right.
Yesterday somebody wanted me to go live at night. They're like, go live because of the KYC stuff with the nodes came out. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, Greek, I have a solution for everybody. I told them on my show, you want to hear what the solution is? You don't have to get it done. You just don't have to do it.
Yeah, well,
your node's not going to run. That's not KYC. What?
You were breaking up a little.
I was.
Yeah.
How about now?
You're still choppy, but we can hear you.
Oh no! Let me turn on my. Let me see. Let me turn on my Wi-Fi. Maybe that'll work. I'm in the Bronx. It's usually not that bad.
Already haven't. Join my Discord where you can get all the news. Also, my Twitter. Thank you so much, Biz, for that. And one thing, the KYC, I saw a lot of people complaining, and then I had a few people reaching out to me about selling their nodes now, and I'm like, we've known about KYC. What's the difference? Oh, they're going to know our social media. I go, That's what a KYC, like you're KYCing. Like what do you have to hide that you're so worried about it? Like, I don't know.
I understand that one.
But yes, maybe the Greek in 15 days, no, 24 days, 23 days, we'll have the funds to be able to buy some secondary nodes. So hopefully I get there.
You get another full node, Greek?
Oh, if this pops off, why not? Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying before, Greek, that the solution, it was an original solution that I came up with. You just don't do it. If you don't want to do it, it's fine. If you're afraid of the KYC, just don't do it. Everyone's going to be just fine. If you don't want to, you don't have to do it. Your node is not going to run, but that's fine. You don't have to KYC if you don't want. It's an easy solution.
Yeah, and I know I heard some complaining, oh, we've already spent all this money. I'm like, and what was $279? I'm like, okay, so $279 you're going to spend a one-time cost to then get the benefits of the node. It's no brainer to me, but I don't care. I'm on freaking YouTube every day. People know my face. They know whatever. They know everything. So I don't care. But there's always going to be the complainers, even though we told them there was going to be a KYC and a cost. They still will complain about it. But
we have actually had I know of two people that actually sold their node because they didn't want to dox themselves. Like, that is so ridiculous to me. It's not even funny. Like, you're giving up, and they sold it for pennies on the dollar, right? I mean, Greek, you've done a few of these yourself. They sold them for pennies on the dollar, and they're going to miss out on these, like, life-changing assets just because they don't want to have to dox. And that is just ridiculous.
Here's what is funny, because the 2 node transactions ago that I did sold for $27K, a node for $27K. The node is worth $34K upon mainnet launch. $34K
right off the
value. And you sold it for $27K. So essentially you paid somebody $7K to take the node off your hands just because you wanted $27K right now. Like, that's at
$9.
Yeah.
they're like, if we come out and they're worth $18 in the first hour, then they're worth, $64,000, right? So, like, I
know you got some that's locked in the node that can't be taken out, but you know what? You're giving up all the future benefits, so like all the daily flexes you're going to gain off that node as well. The power pool. There's so much you're giving up, as well as the daily node revenue from that. So that's a lot you're giving up. There's like 3 revenue streams on top of just what it's worth. So you future value too. No one should be selling a node for under 34K. Sorry, I don't want to burst anybody's bubble. If you're getting it, if somebody's offering you a node under 34K and you have the money, you buy that node. Not financial advice. You buy it.
Yep.
You're making money.
I have a node for sale for $5 million if anybody wants it. You can do that. We could do that.
Yeah, we need the firestorm so we know when to go to Vegas. That's what we're saying.
We could just come up with a date for Vegas if we got rid of it. But he said that it's not the problem, so we don't have to worry about it. It was just something that I was thinking about, like as a just in case. Maybe there was, but he said it's not the problem, and they have it figured out. So now he's going to announce soon on your show that we're in Gamma. We're just waiting for that announcement.
And the price just keeps going up of Safu. I keep making money. I'm happy. Holy crap. Man, the best buy I did was buy it at 14 cents. Holy crap. Wow. I was making moves.
Wow.
I didn't buy it at 14 cents. I bought it at 72 cents.
Someone sold a full node for 20K.
Beautiful for the buyer. Absolutely.
I'm telling you, it's
great move.
Yeah, but it says 121. Everybody's pumping. Man. Let's see where we're at on the count here. Let's see where we're at. 902. Man, maybe I should have had him change it to 900. Oh, man.
People are still just waking up, too.
98 more.
We'll get there.
122 people watching. Which one of you have not done it? Let's go.
So for anybody, the circulating supply right now is at 14.2 million. The bot that was in the Discord reads it correctly. It takes into account both fire pits and takes them out of circulation. What will change with this is loyalty on Brian Legend, that he cannot dump those coins into us, cannot rug us, cannot do any of that stuff. So that is good. There's that loyalty thing, because technically he has the keys to this wallet that has 2.7 million Safu in it. So he's going to send that to the null address. And then what the automated market maker is going to read will be 14.2 million. Right now, the automated market maker is reading 16.7 million as our circulating supply. So that will change the way things are done. Now, are you going to see a significant price rise right away? No. Over time, FOMO, as you're seeing the price go up now, which is what I expected, and we'll get that. And it's just a perfect loyalty move to kind of say, hey, Fudders, look at this. You thought he was going to rug, and no, he's not going to rug. But I know that's never been good enough for them in the past, so why would it be good enough for them now? They're just always going to say stuff. They keep complaining the price of Safu is going up, and they go, manipulation. I go, why don't you buy in? We're all making money here. You're like trying to convince me that things are going awry, and I'm like, I'll just keep making $1,000 overnight. You go, you cry in the corner there, bro. Bro, it just. So Biz just put this on. If you're not in the Discord or you have no clue what's going on, hit this link right now and go hit the fire emoji. We're at 909 fire emojis. 909. Make it happen. Make it happen. See, I told you, John Cano is number 902. Just woke up Mountain Standard Time. Great news today. Yeah. So, yep, it's 8 o'clock over there. So, some people are drinking their morning coffee.
Yeah, 7 o'clock over here, right?
Yeah, Mountain Time is an hour behind.
Yeah, 9:11 now. We up to 9:11. 9:12 is going in.
Oh, yeah.
And also,
we're getting there. We're getting there.
Greek,
I'm going to go over here and shoot some stuff and feed it in at the same time. Then I'll be back with you guys. I don't know, in about 15 minutes, okay?
All right, cool.
Just take me off for me. Take me off because.
Bye.
The bus.
Oh, that's awesome. So Triple Moon brings up a good point. How would someone rug that got a blockchain coming one day? That's exactly like you got the blockchain coming, but let's rug this project before the blockchain comes. That instills confidence for the blockchain. That's what we want. I just find it funny.
You and me both.
Yeah, people are sleeping. I'm up since 4:30 a.m.
Yeah,
man. I went to bed at 2 a.m. I was reading the Node stuff, and people were begging me to go live then, and I'm like, yang.
Look at this comment like this one. Lots of people bought rugs for their new house with Safu.
That's funny because I actually did buy an area rug for my house.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, my dog mistakes it as grass sometimes.
Oh man. It's
Oh,
green?
No, it's not green. It's just he's just lazy as hell. If it's raining outside, he's just like, screw that. I'll use this perfectly good rug.
1013 in China for Jeremy Rush.
He's in China?
Yeah, that's what he said. Whoa.
Man, we got people watching from everywhere. Yeah, Jeremy, you could stay. You can't go to bed till this burn happens.
You know who Jeremy Rush is, right? No. He's Johnny Blockchain.
Oh, Johnny Blockchain. Okay, he looked familiar in that picture.
And Jeremy, answer my emails. I'm trying to get my password reset. So please answer your emails.
That might be automated.
Right.
Live freedom. Everything big happens when U.S. sleeping. That is true. That is 100% true. I'm not allowed to sleep. Every time I go to bed, I don't know what I'm going to wake up to. Like what madness I'm going to wake up to. The last few days have been great because I wake up to Safu just pumping in price. And then I have to go through, like on my Discord, I have all the whale buys. and the cell, so you can see the action, how it's flowing in and out. So it's really cool. So
don't KYC more evolved for me.
Yep, you hit it, Ella.
What's that great? What you looking at? Contract?
this is what is going to happen. I'm just trying to show people. So right here on the holders of Safu, you'll see the null address has 44,738,199, 72% of the circulating supply sitting in there. This is the number 2 wallet now, is the Safu Fire Pit. This is the one that Brian controls, which has 2.68 million, 4.35% of the circulating supply, and it is currently worth 3.2 million. So now my thumbnail's wrong. It's not 3.1 million getting burnt, 3.25 million getting burnt. This is going to be sent to the null address. You will see a transaction, and it will look exactly like this, an out transaction to the null dead address. That is what we're looking for, and that's what's going to happen as soon as we get to 1,000 emojis, which currently we're not there yet.
Yeah.
We're not there yet.
Let's see where we at. Oh, we're going to get there. 9:25 now.
Yeah, now that the West Coast is waking up, they're having their coffee. See, I know the West Coast is waking up because Compton's in the house right now.
Oh, man. There we go. That's my West Coast boy there.
Panic buying. Yeah, for anybody who buys right now, even with a 14% buy tax, you're still going to make money when it gets to $1.50.
Right.
I did the math when we were at 78 cents and it was still $1 that it was supposed to get to. I did the math for every $1,000 that you bought in, you were gaining $102 at the time of Esco going live. So right now it would probably be similar to probably $150 to $200 you're gaining if you buy in now. So like for anybody wondering, just saying to buy Safu right now.
Yeah, it's still early. You got 3 more weeks before launch.
Yeah. And it could go higher. There's no like if it hits $1.50 today, like I'd be happy. It could still go higher technically. Nothing's there to stop it other than, let's see. Let's jump to some messages, see if anybody said anything crazy. Nothing. Let's see what Brian has said today because he's been in the Discord active. Yeah, so congratulations, Safu, for hitting 20 million market cap. He did share my live. Okay. So not much said other than, just some good stuff. Let's get to the mark. We're trying to get to the mark. We're trying to do this live. I thought by coming on early, I'd get it. Look, we're jumping from 9:31 to 9:29. Are the fudders having a day? You're like, let's just mess with these people. Back to 9:31, now to 9:30. We're getting there. We're getting there slowly.
Right, another hour. Who knows?
Nah, I'm
Let's
thinking
get up.
Another 15, 20 minutes, man. And we get some of them other people to just switch their emojis too.
It took us 33 minutes to get to what, 9:20?
Yeah, some of them people in there, they just got to switch their emojis up, man. Take away the hearts and make them fire.
Yeah, and you could tell I didn't wake up early enough because the Greek emoji's not there. If I'd woken up early enough.
Vincent Hedges, dialing here. Jeremy Rush, JB. Oops, sorry. I got so many emails. Yeah, you need to check my email.
Yeah.
SGO Safu X. Hey, Jeremy Rush, reach out to me. Discord. Need to set up some AMAs leading up to Vol launch. Mark Spiller, if we all estimate Safuugo to be, say, $100 the first 15 minutes, no reason Safu can't be $100 by launch. Man, $100 at launch? Man.
$100 at launch. The only thing I see with that, and maybe it's just the craziness. This is just to me thinking, if Safuugo's getting to $100 by launch, a lot of people are going to be like, well, I'm already in profit a ton. Do I need to go into Esco? But who knows? Man.
Because he did say what?
Times $350 per penny for you. Wow. I fly a bus. 122 we just hit. Holy crap.
Man,
I didn't even factor what it is per penny. Maybe I should do that. That would make my life a lot easier. Just seeing a penny rise and be like, I made that much money, rather than going to my wallet every time and looking at the total amount. Which I'm going to do that now because I want you all to see the Greek smile. Oh, wrong wallet. I got like 6 wallets here.
So we got Compton. What's up, fam?
Ooh,
my Monster Pacific Punch is a slush. Panic buying, old line of mine.
135. What, Compton? It went up to 135 already? Did we just get a big buy? Jesus.
135?
That's what Compton just put.
Is that 122? I can see it on Greek screen.
No, Compton's messing. Or is he?
No, it's 122. I'm looking at the chart now.
Well, let me see my Discord, see if a big buy just came in.
Fudders are peeping, weeping. Buddy, did you email me at Jeremy? Let me write that down. Jeremy.
Now, for anybody wondering, the fire pit percentage, it's not on there anymore. So the main null address has 72%, 72.58%. 72.58 plus 4.35. So the real fire pit is 76%, 76.93. This isn't going to change anything. The initial bots all read both fire pits combined and was acting out of circulation. This will change stuff when it comes to like CoinMarketCap reads us at the whole amount anyways.
CoinMarketCap doesn't even have it on there no more.
Yeah, that's good. At least we got that off because they were reading it wrong for a long time, where they were still saying 61 million total supply. So 76.93% is currently burnt. This is just taking it out of one burn wallet that somebody has the keys to, his own doing, okay? His own doing, and he'll admit it that, okay? And sending it to a null address where nobody can ever get these tokens again. They're gone, not out of circulation. These 3.1 million $3.2 million worth, which is 2.7 million Safu, are still in control by one person. Now, not saying anything's going to be done, but this is a great loyalty move. And obviously it's pumping the price. People are getting excited. I know this question the last week, I've seen it in the Discord multiple times. When fire pit to null address, when fire pit to null address. And it's not that it's going to jump the price up or increase the burn, because the burn is what the burn is. It's the fact is now you can sleep at night knowing that those tokens cannot be used nefariously. Not saying they ever would. If they would, it would have already been done. Like, obviously you got 5 million in liquidity. You got $3.2 million there. Like, if you really wanted to rug it, you could rug it. Okay. But obviously that's not the point. And I was asking this with a couple of people. Why is he waiting? Why is he waiting? Why? I wanted to bring it up a bunch of times, but I didn't want to create like just craziness in the Discord for no reason. I'm like, well, why is he waiting? Why is he waiting? And then I started thinking about it. I'm like, maybe he's just waiting to create a buzz event like this. It doesn't hurt anybody. Like waiting, like he could send it every day, but then it's not as like. So that's what got me thinking about the Firestorm event and like, that buzz of once every 3 months or doing it like this. Look at this. Look at all the emojis you got. 948 now. People getting in the Discord, waking up, getting active, pumping the price up, getting excited. This is what you want. This is a form of marketing, getting everybody buzzed when, they just tend to sit on their hands. And this upcoming week's going to get exciting. We're going to get the website and the white paper. And I'm
what do you think about that? The message he says, what if I told you Safuugo would have built into the smart contract and an analysis role, but a set of users will be able to, a set of users voted in by the community that analysts will be able to override AI and manually trigger the SIF to buy and back burn and burn at any time.
That's interesting. Like, so the one wallet acts as an analyst and it's voted on. Like, how's it vote? I want to see, like, I read that this morning and I'm like, I want to see what's put in place, how they're elected, how it's voted on. Is it randomized? And then it's going to be interesting. There's a lot of stuff that's cool with this. And people adding me on Discord when I'm in a live stream.
Nah.
Okay, so we have a question from my Discord. Since I'm on the live, I'll just answer it. Will Esco be bigger than Vol? What's my opinion on this?
Until launch.
Vulcan I think is going to be way bigger, but what Vulcan is going to last, in my opinion, this is okay. Esco's going to last. Okay, I'm not saying it's going to go down instantly. It's one of these where you can make a lot of money fast in Esco if you're in early and you can have some fun, make a lot of money before Vulcan. Vulcan's going to be able to feed your family and support you for years. Okay, with passive income. This is more of get it. And then you could stay in and see where it goes, and it could be a long-term play. I need to see the white paper. Like we still don't know all the final tokenomics. We don't know everything that it's going to offer. Like the variable rebasing that with like negative rebasing, reverse rebasing, and rebasing, how that's going to kick in. There's a lot we don't know. All I know is the mechanics based on the opening are amazing to shoot this price up high. Now, what keeps me in, what makes me say, okay, I'll just sell 90% of my bag and keep 10% and we'll go long-term with Esco, that's what I need to find out with the white paper. But there's a lot of instant opportunities. And Vulcan, if done correctly, gets the projects on board. I know there's only 10 projects, Greek. Only 10, and they're all community projects. Oh, no, same money, just cycling around, Greek. If I had $1 for every time I heard that, and then they're like, only 10 projects. I'm like, well, there's really 12 projects. Okay, Fathom's not on there. They're coming to Vulcan. Okay, Legendary Club's not on there. They're coming to Vulcan. So that's 2 more. And just because you don't see a project doing the listing material to get on there doesn't mean they're not working. And maybe they're waiting for Gamma to come out and then get on, see something and working, testing it out, and then they're going to go on there. Like it's not. There's really no rush. And even Yamap, like yesterday when he was saying there's no rush to get on there. Like, what's the advantages of being on there? There really isn't.
Yeah.
I mean, the upvoting, it gives people a sense of what we're looking for in projects. Obviously, you can go vote for your project, but other than that, it's like for the projects other than visibility. But if you're really early in stages, like Gods of Gaming, something I'm working on with Fowler. We're so early in the stages. Like for us, we could rush to get on that list when we're still not at that stage, or like Greek Token, like rush to put my name on that list when I'm want to see Vulcan out for a few months, have people making some money before I hit them with another community token. Like that's the thing. Like we could put lists, all the projects that NR and Kryptonian are working on. Like they could rush, create websites, put them on there, but they're waiting for test nets. They want to make sure they got things in order, ducks in a row. So there's a lot of things being developed that aren't out yet. So I don't want people thinking that, the list stays at 10, madness is happening, we're going to nowhere, we're going to fail. That's not the case at all. Now, what are your Safu price predictions when everybody sacrifices for Esco? We have to understand it's not a sacrifice for Esco. So technically, rather than it's really nothing changes, because when they swap over, rather than it's sitting in people's wallets, it's just sitting in an LP pool. Where you get the changes is when you get the arbitrage, when people come and they sell out Safu and those taxes back and forth constantly, because you're going to see a lot of transactional volume in and out of Safu. Those taxes are going to eat up a lot. As that supply gets down and more burns start happening, that's when you start seeing the price rise. Now, the price will rise as more and more is put into the Safu side on the pool, because it's technically not sellable at that point. It's just sitting in a pool. So if you have pool builds really big, you could see a lot of price rise. You're going to see price rise. It's not going to be like exactly 1-to-1. Compton. Where's the live link? I want to join. Compton's coming your way. Coming your way, brother. Yeah, so if Esco makes it to 100 right away, the amount of buying that happens in Esco right away to get Esco to 100, there's no way Safuu's going to just pop up to 100 just because it's like that's what I think people need to understand. It's going to take time. How long it takes just depends on the market conditions and which way the arbitrage is going and so many factors. So it's going to be interesting. Now, at the beginning, it's going to be $1.50 for $1.50 unless, who knows, unless we go up to Brian's at 427. If it goes to 427, I'll take it.
Phil's comment right there.
Yeah, so if Safuu's price goes to $5, what happens at launch when you want to swap Safuu for Esco? Wouldn't it be a minus deal? No, so now essentially you just get equal value. So you'd make I think Prado said 3 1/3 tokens per Safuu.
Yeah, so but you can't calculate because Safuu Go is not going to be $1, son. No, it would make it extra interesting at the start because then the first person who's buying now rather than buying, buying with 3.3 times the buying power that they would have had. So now that's going to shoot up Esco way quicker, and it's going to equal out within like a minute. So like it's going to be all the same stuff. It's not going to. Barry McCockiner is first. He's on Brooklyn's channel. So he's the first commenter. So awesome job, Barry. Awesome.
Thank you, Barry.
Job.
Thank you, man.
Triple Moon, I wouldn't be surprised if Safuu hits 300 again. Flashback. It's not out of the realm of possibilities. In time, anything's possible. Man, we just keep jumping up. We're up to 122.47, and we're headed towards 123. We are at 975 reactions.
25 more to go, guys.
25 more.
I told you, man. I told you. 15 minutes, man. People are changing their emojis, man. I have to type it in there, man. Change your emoji. Take some hearts away, man. Take the flex away and change it to the fire.
Yeah, I wish there was a way to lock emojis like when you do these kind of things where you only do the emoji you want people to click on. Because like when he did the yes, no votes for the BNB sacrifice, like an extra one, I would put my Greek emoji and I had like 50 Greek emojis. I'm like, that's not even what the vote's about. You know, why are people clicking the Greek emoji? I get you want to support the Greek, but like I'm just putting my Greek emoji to let people know the Greek voted. Tales from G. Didn't I say Safuu was the blueprint? You've been saying that constantly. And what a way to go into Vulcan. Like May 15th, you're going to have a lot of happy people. Maybe. It depends how early they got in. You're going to get some people who do get wrecked because they're just going to buy in at the weirdest time. And it's not going to be wrecked because of their doing. It's going to be wrecked because they panic and they sell out. Because, like, let's say you buy in, like the price jumps up to 1,000. You were like, oh, I need to get in. FOMO's crazy. You buy in. And then, you know, people start taking profits and it's at $200. And you're like, oh, screw this. I mistimed it. And you sell. And then it jumps up to like $1,100, like 2 minutes later. That could happen. So some people may get wrecked because they just trust me. It's going to get wild. So, you know, you're going to see swings back and forth. Man. Just make sure you do your own research and you know what can happen and what possibilities are. Matthew Faulkner, 6.7 BNB waiting for Safuugo. Yeah, I had like 5 BNB ready to go yesterday, and I decided that I was going to put it in Safuu when he made the announcement to 150 because I figured if I put it in Safuu, that's going to grow. So I got in 80 cents. That's going to almost double. So now it's like I got 10 more BNB that I didn't have going into Esco. What's up, Prado?
Yeah.
What's up, brothers and sisters?
Hey, welcome
what did I miss? Anything?
Yeah, Safuu's now $1.23.
It's $1.23 now.
Yeah, it just keeps pumping up. It's at
Wow.
$1.2334, so it's like almost it's heading up to 124. I kind of woke up a little bit. We are 19 emojis away, 20 emojis. 18 emojis away.
Nice.
They keep changing the amount. Okay, they're messing with it. So we're 19 emojis away from the burn. At least have to stay on long enough for this burn to happen. I want to just show the transaction on the blockchain so everybody sees it happen and they are excited. I went through and showed people what it's going to look like on the blockchain. Maybe you were on for that. But yeah, I showed them what it's going to look like on the blockchain once the transaction is happening. I explained to them that we're still going to be at the same burn percentage. That is just taking it from one fire pit wallet and just sending it into the null and proving loyalty to all the people Brian Legend is loyal to. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but the only problem for Brian is this takes away, like his rugging ability. That's the only problem. He's not going to be able to do that.
Melanie Thatcher, here's my question. I was trying to sell my Safu and I couldn't figure out how to do it. I mean, I'm glad I didn't now, but it's that because you can't sell right now? You can
sell.
For sure sell. Now's not the time to sell because I'm telling you this is going up to $1.50. So if you want to give up 27 cents in free money, go ahead. As well as pay a 16% tax, go ahead. It also is going to go higher than that too, Greek. I mean, like Safu is going to be something that someone can arbitrage out of and go like when you sell your Safu into the liquidity pool for Safuugo using Safu, you'll then be able to come out of that and go into the BNB pool and then come out of that back into BNB to Safu. And that's going to happen a lot. The BNB back into Safu is going to happen a lot. And that's what's going to bring the price up of Safu. Then when you have that Safu, you'll be able to go back into Safu, go through Safu in that pair, and then come back out of it over to the Safu. And that triangle that Dio was talking about, or that circle, if you will, is what's going to bring this like. And that's why I keep telling people, like, it's not going to be instant. The price rise of Safu. It just depends.
No.
If Safu price is higher, it could actually, like, if the Safu Esco pool is higher than the Safu Esco BNB pool, you're going to see the opposite triangle going. People are going to sell into Safu, then sell the Safu. As long as it's a big enough gap where they can overtake the 16% sell tax, then they're going to buy BNB with it, and they're going to just shoot that in, and they're going to keep running that cycle. I don't anticipate that's the way it's going to go. I anticipate it's going to go the other way, but it's going to be a fast thing where you go into the BNB side, buy in with Safu, buy Esco, sell into the BNB, and that circle is going to be huge.
Well, let me explain why though, because people might think, well, how's that possible? The reason why is because just understand BNB is there's a lot more people with BNB than Safu. So there might be a little time limit thing, but that's only for 15 minutes, everybody. It's not like he's putting this thing on for days and weeks. It's only the first 15 minutes. After that, it's a wide open board, and there's millions of people with BNB, and there's only some thousands of people with Safu. So I expect for BNB to be pumping way more, the BNB side.
And I like that he gave it 15 minutes, like where they can't just go crazy with BNB for 15 minutes, because it gives me time to get situated with my Safu and Esco, and then pull up all the deck screener pages and get ready to see what BNB side's going to do and prepare. That's valuable. So Nava wants to know the Greek DeFi guru. So what will happen when he does the burn?
What my anticipation is.
Prado's breaking up again. So when he does the burn, you'll just see it move from the wallet that Brian controls, that he has the keys to, and go into a null address that can never be touched, sold by anybody. It's a loyalty move. It's basically, you can't use it against us. That can be sold right now. It's still in a live wallet. It's going to be in a null wallet. The burn percentage is not going to change. It's at 76.96. That's going to stay the same. Everything's going to stay the same. The automated market maker is going to read it differently, so that will affect future stuff as it goes forward. But this is basically, now nobody has access to these tokens anymore, so it's just a good move to get them out of circulation. Now, you could have been doing this every day at the end of the day, but then, it's like to have an event like this where, like, Everybody's excited. And who knows? Maybe in a way, like because the fighters bring this up all the time, well, he's got access to it. It's like kind of Brian's way of like, in your face, you know, like let me just show my loyalty. Yeah. I'm not saying that's what he does, but it is
124.
124 with 176 watching right now. How about that?
We're trying to set records on this channel.
Yeah. It's a record, almost.
Numbers, okay?
What's the record?
You got Prado numbers today.
Yeah, today
this is your channel that we're on. We're only on your channel, right?
We're on Brooklyn's channel too. So I don't know how many are watching.
Oh, so then it's because of Brooklyn. Then that's what it is. That's what it is. It's Brooklyn.
Brian Legend, Vulcan, we are right. Give the Greeks some heads up so we can prepare the screen. You guys already know. I don't need to prepare.
Greeks have to give me a special
AMA. So right there, you see number 2 is the Safuugo fire pit that holds 2.685 million. That is what's going to be moved into the null address. So it's all going to be sent to the null. So if you click on it, it'll bring you to this screen. We're just going to go down. See how the last transaction 4 days, 10 hours ago is an in transaction from the Safuugo insurance fund. So it's sent 40,000 Safuugo in. We're going to see an out transaction. So as Brian says, boom, like if he makes an announcement saying, boom, I did the transaction, I'm going to come here, refresh this. You'll see the top transaction and it will say sent to null address. And I'll be able to verify that it was at 2.685 million. That's what's going to happen. So it's going to be really cool and fun. The price may go up if people start FOMOing when it happens. You know, a lot of people are doubters until it happens. They would just want to see it happen.
Come on, guys,
this never was a point of contention for me, but I would say for a lot of fudders, like the fact that because it is worth 3.3 million now. It's got to be worth 3.3 million now. It's worth 3.3 million. So this is a big deal, like to have access to it. It's a 5% of the supply almost. So to just send it to a null address where it cannot be touched shows a lot of faith and good move by Brian. We are 8 emojis away. So let's make it happen. I'm going to remove this.
I thought it was 5. Oh, Billy said 5 away.
Yeah, it's going down.
So
now
it goes. It's fluctuating.
And yeah, people are just messing with it now. Maybe I'll mess with them a little.
Go ahead, burn it, Brian. We're close enough.
Close enough.
We're close enough. He's gonna wait till it goes right at. Bro, 124 means that I'm.
Huddle Yoda says, thanks for the shout out earlier, Greek. I'm Huddle Yoda, not Huddle Brooklyn. Yeah, I made a mistake.
1,300 bucks.
Watching, only 75 likes. What's going on here?
You broke up, Daniel.
I made like 1,300 bucks on this so far.
Yeah,
because I had 2,600. 50 cents up on when I bought.
Yep, money making opportunities are there. I bought another $1,200 worth yesterday at 80 cents, and that's already in profit a ton right now. So,
well, I think that Brian has been promoting this as an arbitrage opportunity because
there we go.
Let's face it, Brian knows a lot more than all of us, right? So, and he keeps on saying that this thing is going to equal the price of Safuugo. And so, you know, if that's the case, Safuugo, and now he's burning all these Safuugo, and then we're going to be looking at, you know, possibly like a $300 Safuugo. Like, you know, that's incredible. I'm still going to do the arbitraging and just try to get as much out of it as I can. But that's incredible if that does happen.
Just did the burn.
Nice.
So here we go. We're refreshing the page. There you go. Transfer 40 seconds ago from Safuugo Fire Pit to null 0x dead address 2.687. The current value of the new fire pit that Brian controls is $40. There it is. Boom. Official. You can see it on the screen. Blockchain doesn't lie. So there we go. We did it. We have burned $3.3 million worth of Safuugo.
Boom. Take that, footage.
Wow.
Take it. Take it. So now we are going to go back to the.
But he still has the keys. He might do it in the future.
He'll come back with something.
So now we'll go to holders.
That's what they're going to come back. They're going to come back with something, Brian. You're right.
Remember, I said 76.96%. I was off. Greek can't do math sometimes. 76.95%. Now the quantity is 47 million burnt, which leaves us, we know the total supply is 61 million. That leaves us about 14.2 million, which is what I said it would be. So there you go. We have a burn.
Wow.
Chad Morris says, I bought at 28 cents. I have 28K Safu. Let's go.
Wow.
Oh, you made a good profit here.
You made a good purchase. Man, I
Heck of a profit.
Safu at 14 cents, and I'm happy.
Greg, remember we bought at 3 cents, then we sold, as we said, Safe was dead. Oh, my God.
Yeah. It happens.
Yeah. I remember buying at 3 cents.
Greek, remember the Greek went to bed and he said, so it was 1 cent. Barry was reaching out to me. He's like, you got to buy. And I'm like, dude, Safu's dead. Like he just pulled all the stuff for Safu X at the time, going to Vulcan. I'm like, it's dead. He goes, trust me, man. So I'm like, I'm going to go to bed. If I wake up and it's still at 1 cent and I see the sentiment, then I'll buy back in. I wake up and the thing's at like 3 cents. And I'm like, I could have tripled my money just sleeping. I'm like, what a dummy I am. So then I buy in at 3 cents. And then I'm like, okay.
I thought you bought under 1 cent, though, for like $70.
I did. That was on the live stream. And then I sold that at 1.5 cents. Just because I thought it was.
Why would you do that? Oh, you'd have like 7,000 Safu just from that $70.
I did a lot of stupid moves. Okay, that was on. We were on TCL channel. And I'm like, oh, this is dead. But at the time, you're like, okay, this is just nothing. So I'm like, whatever. I just thought, maybe some people would play around with it.
It's like now we could be talking about Safe for $1, and 2 months from now it'd be $100. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah, that'd be $7,000 on a $70 buy, bro.
For anybody wondering why the market cap is down to 17.63 million is because it was counting those coins as part of the market cap before. So those tokens were counted as part of the market cap because they're sitting in a live wallet and not a null dead address. So now when you send them to a null dead address, it's reading it off of 14 million instead of 16 million.
Yeah, but Greek, what does that do to the liquidity pool now that these buys comes in? It's a bigger reaction, though, right?
Because the market maker's reading it off of 14.2 again. So it's not a negative thing. And market cap, I don't like when people view market cap and they go, oh, something can't get here. Market cap is just a stat that says how many coins are in circulation times the price. That's just what it is. It's just a way of like. It doesn't matter. It doesn't say something can't go somewhere because we understand that if Elon Musk said buy Safu right now and put it on the side of his rocket ship, we could get to astronomical market caps that are unheard of. Okay.
Yeah.
Say, oh, it can't happen. Yes, it can happen. Okay. Anything can happen. Market cap is just.
I love when people say that. I think it's hysterical. Like, it's impossible. Like, really? Like all we need is for people to buy into it and it would happen. Like, that's all that's going on here. It's not like it's impossible. But people act like what they act like is that there's like 1 trillion or more in circulation, like a Shiba Inu, and that this thing, even that is in the billions. Even that, with their trillions of coins, even that is in the billions. So like, imagine this thing with 12 million. That's 12 million, right? What is it down to? 12 million?
14.2 million.
No, that's how much was in there before the burn. He just burned like 2.7 million.
That fire pit counts the 14. It was counting his fire pit wallet too.
Oh, it was.
Yeah. So
I didn't know that.
Bot was always right. It just, I think he removed.
Yeah, but if it was counting the fire pit and it was at 14.2 million, and he just did the burn
and the null address. It counts both of them combined
as the circulating supply.
So the bots in the Discord that were reading, those were always correct. Because when we took over Safu as a council, we made sure all the bots were reading. So it was counting Brian's fire pit wallet as well as the null address combined, and that's what was given the percentage. So the percentage was always correct. It was
I'm not talking about the percentage. The amount when I was on the air today, it was 14.2 million.
That's the correct
circulating supply.
That's correct.
Right, but he just burned
It's still
in a null address.
Yeah,
It's still at 14.2 million.
Yeah, because it was reading correctly. We were taking those tokens out of circulation. That bot was always reading correctly.
Okay, I'm confused. All right.
Yeah, I'll show it because
if the circulating supply was 14.2 million and he just burned 2.7 million.
This is my Discord. Okay, I have all the Safu bots. Like he removed them from Safu, but you can see them all here on my Discord. So we got 5 million liquidity, 124 price. SIF is at 9,000 right now. Circulating supply is 14.205 million. And the fire pit is 58,965,000. 58,965,000, which is all matches up for 76.95%. So everything's matched up. The only thing that changed, the thing is these bots were reading it correctly. It's just that the coins were sitting in a fire pit wallet that the automated market maker reads and accounts it for circulating supply. It accounts it for market cap, but it wasn't just sent to the null address. All it had to do was be sent to the null address. They never were actually tradable. They were in his fire pit address. So now that they're in the null address, they're in the null address. This more is a move for now. Those tokens cannot be sold and rugged, which everybody's worried about. You know, that was what the fudders were going on and on about.
I understand that. The reason why I'm confused though is because when I was on, it said 14.2 million was in circulating supply. You just said that was counting his wallet that was at the quote unquote burn wallet, right? But then he just sent 2.7 million.
Everything but his wallet. So it counts everything but the null address wallet and his fire pit. So that's already taking those out. So that's what it was already correct. So nothing changed. It's just where the money's at. I think what you're assuming the bot was reading with the fire pit being in circulation. The bot was already taking those tokens out of circulation. It was reading the coins, the 3.1 million he just burnt. The bot was already counting those out of circulation. It was just, they weren't in the null address. They were just in his fire pit address. So the bot was already reading correctly. So that's why a lot of people like, is the circulating supply going to go down 3 million in one full swoop?
Yeah, I thought it was going to
out of circulation because technically his fire pit was still it was the old fire pit wallet. It's just he has access to it. So the important thing is now he doesn't have access to those tokens. Now they're in a dead address, can never be used, and that's what's going to shoot FOMO, shoot the price up. Now the automated market maker can read us at 14.2 million instead of 16.7 million, which it was reading before. So this will take time, but
yeah, I get it.
And the market cap went down because the tokens were sent to the dead wallet. That's why I still don't get why the coins and Vulcan's fire pit count towards the circulating supply ain't the perfect example that it does.
They should never count. I don't know why they do.
They don't count on Vulcan. What are you saying is coin market cap, because it's self-reported, it takes some time. Coin market cap still reads Safu at 61 million. They don't count that. So when they do their stuff, that's what all it means. It's just the way it's read on coin market cap. But it doesn't count. I talked with people on the blockchain and they go, I lose my job in crypto if I said it counted. So that's exactly what people told me. They're like, yeah, tokens in Firepit are not circulating, but still exist until you send them to a null address. So yeah, everything, they still exist. So we know on Vulcan, they're going to have a null address from the start. So that's not going to be an issue. So, Dan, this is why you need the Greek, huh? Yeah.
I always need the Greek.
For some reason, I kept all the I had all the bots in my Discord. So like a lot of times there's information that I see that I'm like, oh, I can't even get. So like, yeah. All the bots are there in my Discord, and I love it. I got the buy and sell bots, so you can see when all the big stuff's happening.
Yeah.
You get a ton of action, like This is just today. Look at all these green, 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 green. You know, just yeah. So like I can tell when I wake up and this is what I do every morning. I go like this. I'm scrolling down and I'm like, okay, price is up. And then you look and you're like, yep, makes sense. Let's say hello to Taz. Let's say hello to Rafa. Thank you for joining the Discord. Hopefully you're not people impersonating me, because we do have impersonators. There is Prado impersonators. We do have an NR Legend impersonator. And we do have a Greek impersonator. Do not accept friend requests from me unless I reach out to you in my Discord first saying I'm going to be doing it ahead of time. Because I have people coming out daily saying, Greek, did you friend request me? No, I don't friend request anybody.
Yep.
I'm not that special yet. I don't got no imitators yet.
It's not fun. Every day I got to hear about a new Greek imitator. And do you know what they do? They come in my Discord under regular names. Then they switch their name to the Greek DeFi Guru. But sometimes they wait. They do it too quickly. And I'm able to see, like, new people join. And it will say the Greek DeFi Guru joined. And it will say the Greek.
Yeah, those
DeFi
are my
Guru
favorite
joined.
ones.
And I'm like, what a moron. Now I can just ban you right away. But what they do
Right.
is they're coming in my Discord. They're seeing which people already interact with me. And then they're hitting them up for friend requests, trying to scam them. So don't fall for that stuff. Okay? We hate.
I love when they come in right away as me or you, or like that's always fun.
Yeah.
It's like, I wonder if this is the real Greek. Probably not.
I've looked at my ban list and I got like 8 Greek DeFi gurus that I banned from my Discord. I'm like, oh, this is funny.
Yeah, they're not going to stop. They keep on coming.
Oh man.
There was a fake Brian yesterday in mine. I think in mine. Or he was in safe.
Yeah,
one of them.
And there's a fake Brian. He jumped in the Safuugo Discord as a fake Brian.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's just
Brian said that's exactly right. More proof of my loyalty to everyone. # no rug anywhere. Let's see if I can add my Greek emoji. Oh, let me.
for now, Brian. For now.
For now. Until it builds up again and they're like, he can rug again.
Right. Then you might be rugging again. We'll see.
Of course, he could just set it up where at the end of the night he just does simple burns every night and he sends it to the null address. But you know what? Like, what was he going to send? 20K? You know. So Live Freedom got a friend request from a fake Brian yesterday. Yeah,
Nice.
Brian's not reaching out to you. No, he may, but he will always go into Discord. Like when Jason reached out to me the first time to get information for Dubai, he reached out to me in the Discord, added me saying, hey, can you friend request me? And he made me do the action to friend request him to get some information. So that's how they will start a conversation.
This is what I want people to do. For the ones that know better, if you get a friend request from me or Greek or Brian, immediately get your screen recorder, start recording, accept the friend request, and then have a conversation with them so we can all look at it. I think that would be fun. What are they saying? Like, what are they trying to do? Like, what are they going to try to get done here? Like, because that would be fun for us to all see. They don't know that it's going to be happening, of course, but I would love to talk to a fake Brian to see what it is that they would say. You know?
It's crazy.
Just don't click on anything that they send.
Yeah, don't click on anything, please.
As soon as they send you the link, that's when you should end the conversation and be like, thank you, I just recorded everything. Bye, fake Brian, and then report them or ban them.
Yeah, you reach out, you go, thank you, sir. Fowler.
Like Liv, if you get another one from Brian Legend, like you have to be like, oh my God, I can't believe it's you, the real Brian Legend. Like, be all excited about it.
Yeah.
You know, when you get the friend request and you interact, I can't believe that you're hitting me. Why me? My goodness.
And be like, did I win something? Can you send money to me?
Yeah.
Turn it around on that.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, do that. That would be fun.
So Fowler's in the house. Thank you so much. Let's freaking go. He just probably saw the news. He's probably seen the price, 124, and that's what I would be doing. If this is what time I would normally be waking up today. Today was my sleep-in day.
I don't have any sleep-in days.
To remove it. If I was one, I would have banned him right away. Yeah. Unfortunately,
Yeah, I don't want you guys to do that. Like, start rolling on them, and let's find out what these people are trying to do, so that we can have more information.
So here's one of Prado's Elite Funding. Oh, Elite Funding. He did me too. Yeah. He changes his name. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Elite Funding. Oh, man, that is a good name. That would really trick somebody, wouldn't it? Oh, my God, Elite Funding. They must know what they're doing.
Yes. He says Elite Funding. He's got funding in his name, so he must mean business.
Yeah.
They don't mean business. They're out there to hurt. They're out there to take advantage of you. That's exactly what they're doing. Melanin Delight says, what an exciting day so far. It's always an exciting day when you are part of the Safuugo and Vulcan community. You know, I love how they finally make an announcement yesterday in Vulcan, and then today it's like, nope, Safuugo just smacks the door on Vulcan again. I'm like, can we just get to Vulcan news? So Brooklyn, how to Vulcan. I had 3 Prados of mine. I just deleted. I still got 1 NR Legend waiting for my reply.
Yeah, roll on the NR Legend. You know, let's see if he probably has a node for sale. That's probably what he has.
Yeah, let's say that.
Yeah.
Because he knows NR Legend's selling a node, so he's going to try to sell you a node.
Yeah.
But first, you have to send him the money first, and then he'll send you.
That's why.
Right? That's what he's going to do.
Legend account because they saw what he was doing.
Yeah.
Crazy, man. People are
They know what's going on. They're in our communities. That's the dangerous part. They're in our communities and they're seeing what people are doing. They're seeing so now. Be aware of the KYC stuff. If you're a node holder, they're going to come at you, be like, "Oh yeah, I saw you in the node chat. Here's the KYC documents." No.
Yep.
It's not going to be like that. There's going to be an official announcement. Do not fall for it because all they're going to do is steal your node, and then they're going to try and sell it, and then you're going to be out. And don't do it because I don't want to tell anybody else that their node got stolen. I really do not. I've had to do it 3 times now, and it's not fun every single time.
You know what's so crazy? These scammers are more active to some of the people that are invested inside these projects.
That's true.
Yeah. All right.
Oh my
That is
God.
true.
That's true. That is so true.
Yeah, I had a couple people yesterday. When did SafeX disappear? I'm like, oh my God.
I always laugh when I see that one nowadays. I'm just like, wow, man, you really have been out of it.
Yeah, now
I sacrificed my Safu.
They're so confused. They're like, did SafeX between Safuugo? How do I get Safuugo? And I'm like, where have you been? They're like, I haven't been around. I go, so you still own Safu? Yeah. Okay. Well, go in the Discord. Find out what's going on, man.
This is what I do every time I see that. And I know that I'm supposed to be more helpful, but I'm not anymore. Not with that because they're just so when I see a question about Safu, like I sacrificed my Safu, what happens now? I reply, laugh out loud. That's it. That's all I do. Just because it's like you're so far gone, I don't even know where to begin with you. Like I'm not, what happened to Safu X? Laugh out loud. That's what I do. I mean, because it's like there's so Greek. There's so much, right? You guys. I mean, there's so much to go over when somebody presents you with that question. What am I going to do? Am I going to take my entire day now to explain this to you? I just say laugh out loud.
I go 8 months have happened. And first of all, when you start a conversation saying, I don't know what's happened in the last 8 months, first of all, you're probably going to be angry because you have no clue what's going on. So you're already entering into an angry mindset. Now I'm going to tell you, no, SafeX doesn't exist. It's now Vulcan. You're going to be like, well, what the hell? How Vulcan? This is stupid. They're scamming me. Well, where's my money? That's exactly what they end up turning into. And you're like, dude, I'm not even going to deal with this. Okay. You obviously don't pay attention. You have no clue what's going on. So why should I care about it?
Yeah.
I mean, that's 95% of why I just say laugh out loud because I know that they have not cared so much up until today to finally come and ask that question. Why should I dedicate a couple of hours or more of my time to explain to you everything now? It's just I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that.
See, this is what I like seeing, this kind of stuff. Hodl Yoda, I 4.5x'd my money. Thanks, Brian Legend. That is what we like seeing. I haven't paid attention what's going on. Can you do all the research you've done over the course of the last 8 months, break it down into notes for me so that I could get all the notes and know everything. One person
I know.
I have 8 months of videos. You can go day by day. And
Right.
that's exactly what happened. Go give me some views.
You know what I just thought of in doing? I'm going to do this now.
He breaks up.
We lost you again.
Oh well.
No. Can you guys see me?
Yeah, now we can.
You did.
Yeah, we can.
Can you guys see me?
Yeah, we can.
Did you hear what I said?
No, you broke up right after you started, but I'm sure it was a great point.
It was. Listen. You know how Kiwi does it. That's what we should do. Like when somebody asks a question, just pick somebody in the Discord that's there and assign it to them. Just be like, Sky High is the one handling that right now. You can ask him about it. and then all the questions will start going to Sky High or somebody. It's like, oh, you know what? Oh, so you haven't been around in 8 months? Yeah, Brooklyn Hodel Vulcan is who we have for that. Brooklyn.
Recap person.
And then everybody will be like, Brooklyn, what happened to my Safu X?
I'm like, you got to go to my channel, man, and subscribe. You find out all the information.
Yeah, there you go. Right.
Worldwide,
I've got it all there.
Turn his Wi-Fi on. You need your Wi-Fi on.
I do have it on.
He's got it on. She tried to get you, couldn't. So Nathan B says we need to implement the moron tax. So I'll explain to you what happened over the course of 8 months. It's going to cost you 50 BNB every single time.
Sorry, but I'm in a spot right now that even the Wi-Fi doesn't work that well. Sorry.
Yeah. Matthew Faulkner bought 2040 Safu at 38 cents. I'm never selling them again. Well, maybe. Well, don't say never. Don't say never, okay? Because that's we don't want to say never. Maybe you're not selling Safu because you're going to go into Esco and you're going to sell Esco and make tons of money. Barry says Daniel turns on his wifey every day.
That's right.
That's a good play on
That's right.
Barry's going to be joining me tonight on my live. For all 150 watching, I will be live tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Cool.
We will have Barry. We're going to be talking some Revive stuff, some new things that we hope. Yesterday, the price jumped 8 cents on one sell, so we were all happy with that sell.
Look at Daniel.
Crypto, where a sell happens, we're all happy. Then we're going to be talking with Prism Finance. The CEO will be on the live, and we're going to be talking, hopefully, Safuugo, Vulcan, more news that comes up. So make sure you tune in tonight. We saw the burn today. I wasn't planning on going much longer. I got something I got to get to right now. So unfortunately, I got to go pick up my dog's best friend. I'm watching a dog for the next 5 days, so I got to go pick him up now. Unfortunately, I got to go.
All right, well, I'm going to come back on in a little while, everybody, after I work out, and then I'll pop back on. All right, guys? So
make sure you
peace
tune
out,
in to
everybody.
Daniel Prado.
You guys can come on with me too, Brooklyn and Pride.
All right, cool.
Thank you so much for watching, and it was a great burn. We saw it happen live, and this isn't dog pickup code word equals girlfriend. I don't have a girlfriend.
We could be on your channels too, guys, too. Not just like I'm saying when you guys come on with me, you could be on your channels as well. We'll do it all together. We'll be one big happy black family.
Yeah.
All three of us.
Brothers.
That's right.
Brothers live stream.
Yeah, like the Wayne.
Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Thank you, Pride, for joining. Thank you, Brooklyn, for joining. And thank you,
Always,
Prado,
guys.
for joining, as always. See you later tonight.
All right, brother.
Never fear, because the Greek is